Welcome back, everyone, to a very quick episode. Your daily dose is back at it again, and like most things, it can only mean one thing. Either we're doing a review or we're talking about an event. And look, to say that I'm disappointed is probably the understatement of 2022. I just don't understand. I don't understand the reasoning behind some of the decisions that are being made. I figure it's because the Generation 5s are already out and a lot of people are already building them. But to be completely honest with you, I figured we would actually get another Oda. I wanted another Oda. I don't know who else was in the same boat. I know some people were building Yashiro as well. I mean, he's an amazing hero. They're both amazing heroes. I just wanted to build another Oda, and I guess I can't. I guess it is what it is. I got him to 3 star. It's underwhelming. I mean, he's great in Demon's Raid. Like he'll always be relevant. But he will be the first one to get swapped out later on. Like that's just the way it is. If you can't get your time heroes to 5 star, basically they're not worth using. And that was for Date, that was for Hojo, Oda, and of course Shoshiro. If you can't get them to 5 star, honestly, by the time your Gen 5's out, they're really not worth using. And I feel like that's the trap of it. If you want to build these heroes, they are phenomenal. They're really good for a couple of seasons, but the reality is they're not going to be good at 1 star unless you're running an epic. Like if you're running a legendary team, sure. If you get lucky and you pull it, go ahead, use it. But for most late game players, it really isn't feasible. He's going to be in the. I feel like I'm just going to keep him around. Obviously, I want to use him for Demon's Raid to get on the leaderboard. Probably, pretty much just get the top 3 every single time. And that's pretty much it. His functionality is probably just going to be there for a little bit, but it is a sad day. I don't know how I feel about Shingen. I mean, I did go through a lot of his abilities. He does have some interesting PvP applications. The average look accuracy, evasion, attack, and defense debuffs are legitimate. Like I'm not going to say that they aren't bad. 10%, and of course they scale up. I think if it'll let me show you on the screen, I believe they get to minus 20%. But even then, we're talking like 7 star at minus 20%. A military art, of course, procs. Inflict 2 military artifacts on the target lasting 1 round. So it's not like it's a guaranteed. I thought it was all of them, but it looks like it's only 2 of them. So because it's random, it doesn't really make much sense to me to really invest in this guy. He is a support hero. I highly doubt that he's going to do very much damage. The reality is, it's just 4 random targets, and like, mm, I'm not feeling him. I'm not really feeling him. I could be completely wrong. I could be like, this guy is absolutely amazing. I'd love to test him out if somebody actually accidentally builds this guy. But I feel like a lot of players probably won't do that. But the reality is, I don't really feel him. I do, however, feel this person, Mori. Old mate Mori over here is probably going to be the one that everyone builds. Reason being is because of the debuffs. So when the enemy has a lot of debuffs on it, it does even more additional magic damage. It is an AoE based thing, but it does 2 sets of. I want to say it's got 2 sets of, I guess, skill set abilities. Wind Barrier means that there's a 6% chance to inflict basically bleed on the back row. But on top of that, there's the ability to essentially inflict unable to gain stat buffs on the front row. So it's strong. It's strong. He's going to be a support hero. Honestly, I don't see him being like an amazing DPS. I'm just going to be real with you. I will be building him for this account though. I mean, look, bleed is pretty good though. It does some decent damage. I don't know if it's going to do that great damage. I mean, it's max 10% HP, nor its defense. I'm just after the wind barrier. I feel like wind barrier is going to be realistically the reason that you run this guy. Um, for this team, I feel like Yuji would probably get replaced because Gonsan is replacing Li Lingqi. So either I place well, look, I could replace Oda. If I do luck out and get this guy to 5 star, I probably would replace Oda. It's such it gets really tricky, doesn't it? 12k, you know the deal. 12k. Would I recommend saving up and getting the guaranteed 45? If you aren't spending, yes, I would recommend saving up your 100 tokens. We know this event's going to be around for at least one more time, okay? So there's a good chance for you to get your 100 pulls. After that, I can't tell you. I honestly, hand on heart, do not know if these things will appear 4 times. I feel like Oda only appeared 3 times. I'm really angry about that. Actually, I know a lot of players in the community are. The development team really needs to kick up their bum when it comes to releasing information. I don't know if they'll do that or they'll get that, but let's just go for this one. Let's just go for him. Let's see if we get lucky. You never know. Drop chances, probably. We should talk about that in a second. I hope we get one. I hope we get one. Come on. Just one for one. What are the odds? I think the odds are 0.19%. So they are pretty low. They're a lot lower than an actual mythic drop. So it is what it is though. For those that are curious, I don't know. I don't know if this is a good event to gamble on. I feel like if you get lucky, you get lucky. If you don't, you don't. If you're gonna spend money, it's gonna be expensive to build this person. In fact, it's just gonna be expensive to build any of them. Um, yeah, but that's the event in a nutshell. I'm not particularly impressed at the moment. Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you still pissed off like I am? I feel like they gypped us. It is the last day though. If you did want to potentially finish off your monster nightmare. If you haven't already checked out the shoe video, make sure you check that out. We actually used a 3 star Jaun with the halberd and pretty much just showcased a little bit of Nightmare in action as well. I was actually surprised that Nightmare did as much damage as Fire Deity. So, pretty good. Pretty good. Certainly worth investing in the long term. What will be next? Who knows? I have a suspicion it's probably going to be the Wish event. So for those that are curious, you probably still need to save some gold up for that one. Um, so disappointed. Just so disappointed. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, notification button. Jump into the Discord and link in field below. I just, yeah, just really wish they had Oda back. Until next time.